You may have heard the term atmospheric rivers in the news lately, but what does it mean? A well-known example is the Pineapple Express, a strong atmospheric river that is capable of bringing moisture from the tropics near Hawaii over to the U.S. West Coast. Atmospheric rivers are narrow currents of air, like rivers in the sky, that can carry vast amounts of water vapor thousands of miles from the tropics to the mid and northern latitudes. Atmospheric rivers and their patterns can also help us to better understand climate change and the environmental implications too much or too little water can have on our state. Forecast-informed reservoir operations, or FIRO, is a reservoir operations strategy that uses enhanced monitoring and improved weather and water forecasts to inform decision-making to selectively retain or release water from reservoirs to optimize water supply reliability and environmental co-benefits and to enhance flood risk reduction. California now has the technology to predict atmospheric rivers a week before they occur, including a 20% improvement in predicting the 5-day weather forecast. To learn more about this development, here's the director of the Center for Western Weather and Water Extremes, Dr. Marty Ralph, with the Scripps Institution of Oceanography.
Climate change is throwing more extremes in weather at us in California. And one of the things to do to respond to that is to try to adapt to it. And there's a lot of interest in climate adaptation strategies. Better atmospheric river forecasts help forecast-informed reservoir operations be viable, allowing reservoir operators to use existing infrastructure to manage the extremes more effectively. AB 30 helps enshrine the investment in California Department of Water Resources to ensure that we have the best forecasts of atmospheric rivers possible, and that forecast information plugs into forecast-informed reservoir operation studies, plugs into many other applications, including eventually managed aquifer recharge. The state's investment in this program enables our scientific and engineering team and our partners to do everything we can to make those forecasts the best they can be, built on solid science and solid engineering principles to improve the services to the state.
AB 30 is going to allow atmospheric river research and specifically forecast-informed reservoir operations to update DWR's AR work. ARs cause a considerable amount of flooding in California, and in some cases make up to 90% of the insured losses.
I think AB 30 is the right legislation at the right time. As we've seen in January with 9 atmospheric rivers, these are events that are going to be happening more frequently, and to the degree that we can understand them and prepare for them, we are able to ensure that the infrastructure can support that new climate change.